So when the you-know-what hits the fan, I'm going to be ready. I've always wanted one, really, for a long time. Gina, you always wanted what? I always wanted an outdoor potty. Living out here in the country, when you're working outside, you might want an outdoor potty. You really might. I'm trying to pull this off of here. So, I got to clean it up. I just picked it up, you all. I did. Look at this. So you can see the toilet paper fell out on the ground because I was trying to get it out of the back of the pickup truck. It fell face forward is what happened. I wasn't too happy about it, but I was able to lift it up really easy. And if you watch this video, hello. If you watch this video as a repeat, say, Gina, honey, I'm not getting your notifications. Well, you're not the only one who ain't getting the notifications. I'm not even getting my own notifications. I'm not. So, yeah, I didn't think you could own your own porta potty. I did not. I didn't think you could own your own porta potty, but you can own your own porta potty. And I got to choose the type of porta potty that I wanted. I did. And hello, Susan B, honey. Oh, Danny Lovett, honey. That's who you are. You're not Susan B. You are. I did. I went there and I picked kind of a good one. I did. And it's, I don't know how they end up where they at. I don't. But you all, it's true. When the you-know-what hits the fan, you want to be ready. So this was like Louisville porta potty is what it was. But it wasn't the place. This place gets these things like this. And see, they get the porta potties that are no longer any good or something. And this is going to be Gina's. This is going to be Gina's porta potty. Oh my goodness, you all. When it fell flat on its face, I thought, oh great, there's something that's going to fall out. That's what I thought. There's something that's going to fall out of this thing. I don't like, I put it in the back of the truck because I thought I want to be able to clean it up. So I didn't want it to tip over. I didn't want to, y'all, we're gonna look on the inside of it. It was one of the best ones they had. And it's on plastic runners. It's not on the heavy 4x4s. And I think when I tipped it over, I might have cracked this, but that's okay, you all. I can drill a hole and I can make it even more secure. I can. Let's check it out. What I do think I did when it fell over out of the truck, because I had it slid there, it fell face forward. I think I cracked it. That's okay. I can fix that too. I can fix that. It probably did crack, you all. So listen, that is something, if you ain't got portable water, if you ain't got a toilet to use and the water goes down, you better have you an outside toilet. And then my husband said, Gina, honey, how are you going to get the stuff out of the toilet? I said, well, that's okay. My brother told me that I could use a shop vac. I could. He said it'd be really nasty, but you can use a shop vac. So this thing was broke on it. Okay, here's what it looks like. Oh, we got some toilet paper stuff on here, you all. It's okay. I don't mind getting dirty. It's got a handle. Oh, it's got a mirror. It's got a mirror, you all. Looked like something got cut up there. We're going to take a tour of my porta potty. If you're just tuning in, I want you to take a tour of this porta potty that we got going on in here. It's got some phone numbers on it too, you all. Let's see who's been in this porta potty. Look at all these phone numbers, 21 and stuff. I don't want to touch nothing. I don't. How am I going to get in here? That's okay, you all. We can come in here. So this is what the inside of a used porta potty looks like. I got bolt cutters and I can cut that. I got some toilet paper still up in there, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing, you all. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Look at the floor. It's good and solid too. And it's not too dirty in there. I've got a septic tank out here where we're at. And I've got an old shop vac. I can shoot, I can suck that stuff out. And I can straighten up this toilet seat maybe. But this is the inside of a porta potty. My new porta potty. And I'm going to clean it up. It's got phone numbers. 2019. What? Is this when people use it? Whoo, we need some air. It's even got like a little spring to it. It's what it's got. That's no good no more. You can't use that toilet tissue, you all. But I got my own porta potty now. Right there. We didn't even check to see if this would work. Yeah, see? It'll work. You just got to push that forward like that. And then it'll say that you're in here, is what it will say. You're in here. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's all good. It is all good. So when the you know what hits the fan, the SH8, SH you know what, I'm ready. I am ready. You never know. That's right. Well, this is useful. To me, this is important to be able to go to the bathroom. It really is. If something like this happens. Because, you know, just think about it. If you're on a septic tank, it's got to go all the way from the house, all the way down to way over there. And that's just not too feasible. Or you can make an old time porta potty thing. You can. This must have been facing the sunlight. Really, it must have. Pepe, that's Pepe Le Pew. I really don't know if I can even get this off of here, you all. No, it's really stuck on there. I'm not going to attempt that right now. I'm not. So, you have been digging a hole. I think that's wonderful. I really do think it's wonderful because that's what my mom and dad had growing up. And we had that for a little while. When we lived on the hill in Utica, Indiana, we had an outdoor toilet. We had to go from inside the house. We had no running water. The water had to be brought up from the creek. But we had an outdoor toilet. And there was newspapers in there. We had to use newspapers, you all. So if you don't have that, you could use newspaper. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dig a hole, run a big pipe straight to your septic. Yeah, well, my septic is way over there, and I kind of sort of got a great big hazelnut bush right next to it because it grew that big. You cannot stop. Well, that's okay. You can laugh. You can laugh. This, let me tell you how much this cost. It's used. I don't know how much they are new. I know people can rent them, but I'm not going to have to rent one now. And really, when we're out in the garden, my husband's been out in the garden all day long digging up stuff, putting it on. He's still over there digging. And sometimes, you know, if you're outside and it's muddy and stuff, you don't want to attract the mud in the house. You can go to the porta potty. And now we're going to have a porta potty. I literally lifted it with my hands. If you're just tuning in, I can fix this. It's superficial. But look at that. This is what they look like. It's even got a vent. You can use a shop vac. I lifted this off the ground, you all. That's how light it is. I could tip it over again. If I wanted to, you can see I can lift it off the ground. So that's great. It is great. And you never know. We might have visitors and they might want to go to the bathroom but not want to come in the house. Even that too. You can always wipe with leaves. I did that growing up when we played out in the woods. I used leaves. That's right. Just don't use no poison ivy. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that could be a tiny home, but you can't even sleep straight up in that. You can't. Yes. Oh, you sent everyone prepaid. Oh my goodness. The amount of our skies have been like this all day long. All day long, you all. So, my own porta potty on these type of skids, and I'm gonna, I made it come out of the truck so I can wash it. I'm gonna wash it inside and out. I'm gonna put on my rubber gloves, and I really do think I cracked it. Let me see if I cracked that, or was it already cracked? It could have already been cracked by the looks of it. Yeah, because it's got some dirt on it, maybe. That's okay. I can fix it, you all. I don't want nothing crawling in it like snakes or something. That's the one thing that scared me growing up. When you sit down on a outdoor toilet, an outhouse with a big old hole in the ground, like snakes could crawl up in there and get in you. That would be gross. Yeah, check for ticks. Now I like green. Green is nice. I don't want to paint it. I want it to blend in with the landscape is what I want it to do if you're just tuning in. So, got my own outdoor porta potty. When you know what would happen. And it's useful regardless. Even before it happens, it can be used. It can be used, you all. So, I'm going to go. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to get my my gloves on, and it doesn't smell. I'm going to get my gloves on, and I'm going to get to washing it, you all, is what I'm going to do. It needs a good cleaning, and then I'll find a nice spot where it can stay. You had the chemtrails? No, I don't want to paint it like a phone booth. Paint chips. It's good like it is. That's right. I know that. I know you can use that, but then you got to watch out for parasites and stuff like that. If you use, because I know they do in some countries, they use human waste for stuff like that. You all, they do, and that's, yeah. Nah, I don't think I would do it. I could hire a pump truck. Well, we do have a septic tank truck that comes and empties our septic out. But this is small, and we're not going to be using it as often as we would the inside of a house. So it's not going to get heavy usage. It hasn't. Yeah. So, that's right. Yeah, summer sauna. You know what else I thought? This is what I thought too. I thought, you know what? I could probably retrofit this somehow with a shower in here. I did. I thought, could I retrofit this with a shower? I don't know how I could do it, but I thought you could. You could change clothes in here. You can do all kinds of, because they have the solar bags that can hang, and solar water bags, you know, when you take a shower out camping. But I don't know where the water would run. It wouldn't rot because that's a plastic floor. It's a plastic floor. So, yeah, you could probably take a shower in there too. That'd be great. I didn't know it either, Sharon, honey. I did not know that you could buy a used porta potty. I don't even know what they go for go for new. I don't. Does anybody know what a porta potty goes for new? Garden hose on top. That's true. You can do that. You can. The blue water. Yeah. Got to have some blue water. Yeah. So, y'all, you could have privacy in there and nobody would watch you, which would be great. What? Oh, my gosh. Over $1,500. I got this for $350 cash. And I got to choose which one I wanted. And this really was the best one. And until I tipped it over. But still, it's all this stuff is superficial. And you can shut it. And I just got to clean it all up. It's got a mirror. And this right here, it's got some toilet tissue on it. It looks pretty good. It really does. It's vented. It's solid, and that's no problem right there. I'm happy with it. I really am. I am happy about it. Just think, if you had like a place that you had a lot of people coming, you could buy year round. You could buy all these used porta potties, and everybody would be able to go to the bathroom if you had events. You can own them yourself. It really ain't a bad idea. It really isn't. Boom. Just like that. So it's a good idea. If you're in for one of those, it is. Dollars, lots of dollars. Something's disappearing. What's disappearing? I got a bargain. That's great. And it's a good deal. It really is. I like cleaning it up. I'm looking forward to getting it all nice and clean on the inside and outside, and then find a place to put it, because I like seeing the final product. Yeah. But yeah, you might want to think about it. If you're out in the country or you got space, not in the middle of the city, you don't want to put a porta potty. You have everybody going into the porta potty. But if you're out in the country or something and you thought, well, I'd like to have an alternative thing, you could get a porta potty. I found it on the Facebook Marketplace is where I found it. I wouldn't have got it, but my husband mentioned today, man, if we had a porta potty outside, I thought, you know, I'm glad you mentioned it, because I've been looking for them. And so I got it. I got a porta potty. That's right. Hello there in France. La vérité est à l'heure. Yes, it is a functional outhouse, and it's $100 a week to rent one. Well, I like this because it has a urinal, because you don't have to worry about if the guys, when they go to the bathroom, if they can use that but don't splatter, then you don't have to worry about setting on a wet seat. Okay. You don't have to worry about it like little children would do. And then this is like, Gina, honey, this is not a really good topic for you to be talking about. But I'm serious. When the you know what hits the fan, I'm going to have an outhouse. I got one now. Thank you, Ronnie, honey. They have mini porta potties set up in Texas. Oh, wow. Yeah. The water pumps stopped working. Well, it's gravity fed. You have to have water to pour in your tank. That's what you got to do. Have water to pour in your toilet tank at the top. But then you just think how much water you use when you flush your toilet. Probably around 5 gallons of water to flush your toilet, or maybe 1.5 gallons. But if you can't spare 1.5 gallons, really. You can make a hole in the ground. Yeah, when we grew up, that's what they did. They moved their outhouse all the time. They dug a big hole and they just kept moving their wooden house. Oh, Terry H, honey, I don't have a problem with taking a shop vac. I don't. Taking a shop vac to that. It might be yucky and stuff, but I can wear gloves and a mask, and I can clean it out. I can clean it out with a wet vac. And then I can go open the septic tank lid and pour it into my septic tank, is what I could do. So yeah, that's not a problem at all. This was $350. And they had some older ones, but this one looked really good. It looked really, really good. Liquid holders doubled up on top of each other, made into a sewer toilet bathroom. Oh, I like that. I do. Yeah, you can buy them used. Oh, wow, $900. So again, you all, this is what I got right here. I tipped it over when it fell out of the truck. I was trying to lift it up and it fell face forward out, but I lifted it. I didn't have no problem lifting it up. I would say lifting it up, it probably only weighed maybe, I don't know, 50 pounds, but I'm sure I can put it on a dolly and move it to its new location, is what I can do. Yeah. $100 a month to rent them. When I'm going to test it out, well, I'm going to clean it all up. And if I don't have to go to the bathroom, then I'm not going to test it out. I'm not, but when I'm outside working in the garden, or we're outside working in the yard, oh, it'll get used. It will. Because, you know, you don't often want to run into the house. That's right. Going to do it. That's right. Going to do it, you all. So look on the Facebook Marketplace and see if you have any porta potties for sale. Use porta potties near you. Try to find yourself a bargain if you got the space for a porta potty. And if you get to choose the ones you want, you go look and just, you want to make sure you can lock them. And I didn't know, some of them didn't have a handle. Some of them, this was broke. I didn't know they had a mirror, but they got toilet paper, and they don't leak. So it's all good. I really am looking forward to cleaning it up, you all. I am. So I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to hop off. Yeah. We can do it, you all. So please give this video a thumbs up. When the you know why hits the fan, I'm going to be ready. That's right. I haven't been using Rich to Profit, my Nikon P900 lately. I did film the moon the other night, but I didn't upload nothing. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And yeah, we got to think survival mode. And you want to think sanitary. You want to, it's a necessity to have a bathroom and some privacy. And you can do you can even make shift a shower in it where nobody sees you. You can do it. You can do it all. You can. Have a wonderful afternoon. Hope to see you all later. Thank you. Who's our moderator on here? Where did he go? Danny, love it, honey. Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon, you all. Love you.